My OpenBOM vision is product data, so a connected product lifecycle. So how does that look? So let's see connected data together. So we work towards creating a digital bill of material where everything is connected, including documentation, the ability to understand where components are used in different products. So you can see that this bike frame is connected to multiple products, and you can understand where used very quickly and easily. A digital bill of material also goes through different life cycles and stages of the product, like design, engineering, manufacturing, and service. So you can see how those structures are connected. So this is an engineering bill of material structure you see here, but you can quickly switch for a manufacturing bill of material structure that has a sequence of operations. It has different sort of assemblies and sub-assemblies, more focus on work centers. So we have a work center for assembly and a work center for packaging. You can also connect it with the service biometry where you can see spare parts and you can help your sales team to better work more efficiently on a complete digital bill of material. So how do we get here from a brand new product? So this bicycle is already designed. So we're already done. And we're going to focus on creating a brand new product. So OpenBOM can also help you with streamlining and transforming your new product introduction processes. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start from scratch, designing this speed computer or speedometer. So it all starts with a good and seamless integration with multiple CAD tools. In this case, we have SolidWorks, and we started by managing the design files, so managing CAD data. So it is done with the Workspace Manager that manages files locally and OpenBOM design projects. So we created OpenBOM design projects, and we thought that focusing on projects is a good way to start. Launching a new product. It's always going to be a project. But also a simple way to aggregate data. So it all starts by creating a project. Is create a new project. So this is how we solve the problem to collaborate from anywhere in the world. So the project aggregates information from all users. So it starts by one user uploading data. So it starts by mapping the project to a local folder. This folder already has data and smart sync to OpenBOM storage. So this is the first step. So I'm also creating viewer files in this process. So I'm going to show how this is uploading. I'm going to show you on an existing upload, so we don't have to wait. So look how you can, from the uploaded data, you can see the 3D preview information. It's visible using the Autodesk viewer. So we can, any user with access to the project can see the data directly. So we also managed to solve the problem of multiple users working on the same file with the file lock mechanism. File lock, you can see that's check in, check out. We simplify just naming it file lock. It's just locking the ownership of the file, so you are locking the right access to you. So only you can upload changes. So this works through every time you smart sync. It also creates file versions automatically from files. And you can add extra attributes to manage status of documents like notes and simple status to manage a very simple sign off. But the release process I'm going to show you later is done in items and bill of materials. It's done directly to the bill of material or product structure. So from here you can also control if a user is trying to modify a file that is locked by another. So in this example, notice that this file over here is locked by another user, like another partner. So I'm logging as Pedro. This is a different user there. So if I try to change or open this file in my CAD system, notice how OpenBOM shows a message, a notification that this file is locked. So this is how we solve the problem of people overriding each other work. Is it? The other guy needs to finish. So very simple approach. Even if you go ahead and try to change it and save, it will give you a warning. So we're changing on the same file and addresses, CAD and file management, synchronizing local content. So all users are working on the same references, same data from anywhere in the world. Setup is just download Workspace Manager and start working, start downloading files. Okay, so from here we move into the release process. So let's create a bill of material with derivatives and start some approvals. Let's now focus on broader data management and focus on the release of this product. So it starts by assigning part numbers, new part numbers. So I could assign for sub-assemblies and recurse to this entire CAD structure, but I'm just going to do it for the top item for now. So the next part number starting with a prefix of 5 is that one, and this is stored in the CAD file. So now I can capture the digital bill of material from here, automating the creation of derivative files and saving a lot of time in this manual step of managing steps and PDFs out of drawings and manual uploads. So all this is generated in sync with the bill of material, so it's connected to the BOM itself. So we can see the results from here. We can also see this on a slightly bigger view on the full web browser. And we can also change different sort of visualization to understand different sort of pieces of information, like information was just more focused on manufacturing. Also, let's say information is focused on the BOM itself, is on purchase items. So we can switch between the two. So notice that our belief is that bill of material is not just focused on CAD. So you can go into different domains like ECAD and software. So we can bring data from other domains and create a complete digital bill of material. So this will be an ECAD with a PCB, and we can also bring, for example, firmware. An example where you are also managing a specific firmware with you want to record which sort of components and versions are being used. So our data model is very flexible, so you can actually manage very different types of information. So in this case, we're managing like software releases and dependencies in a single view. So from here, we can go for manufacturing. So I was adding some items, but I can show you it's also very easy to add or remove any item. Let's remove that one just for the sake of. So you can add and remove items to build very quickly, very easily. And now we are ready to go for the release process. So the release process can be as simple as creating a change request, and a user with permissions would approve this to promote it as a revision. So I'm going to do that as admin just for now. I'm going to show you a full change order later on. So I'm going to just approve this change, and I'm going to just create a revision by doing so. So that's you can see I have the first release, revision 1, and this is our first complete full release. Now OpenBOM also goes to connect your design to production, so it also connects into procurement and orders. So it also can help the supply chain either to download all this information very easily, so you can export it to a single zip file with all documents, all information on a single, again with a single click. So you can give access to this information to someone to self-serve and download drawings and steps. Uh, and you can also go through automating the creation of POs and managing delivering to the customer a batch of units, not just a one-off, but plan to deliver any sort of quantity of units. So for this, we create a production order, a planning order, and in this example, I'm going to create a planning order to make 5 of these. This is our first sale, our first customer. We sold 5 units, and OpenBOM can help you in those stages. So it starts by creating a flat list ordered by vendor, and based on quantity in stock, you can calculate quantities required and components where you have missing items in stock. So there's a few that's missing items. I can just quickly create a filter that shows the ones that are missing. So let's say the ones that are not equal to 0, that would show me items that I need to purchase because they are not in stock. I don't have them on hand. And this can also help to automate the creation of POs. So POs are created to vendors that have gaps. So this is one example. And we can also automate the creation of a document from here. So you can export this into a PDF and then send this to the supplier, for example, as use also a template, and this will generate a PDF to send to the supplier. So now we can also receive these goods. Like if you receive these components, they'll be back in inventory, so they will be incremented. So if you go back to that PO, you can see that if you update the order back again, so not the PO, sorry, the order, if you update the order again, you will see that the quantity gaps are 0. So you are ready to manufacture, and all you need to do is just release to production, and that quantity required is consumed from stock, and this will become read-only. So this order will be read-only. So that's a very simple process to go through from design to quote up to production. Um, and that's what we propose to do in OpenBOM, focus on product data and streamline the process to go from new products up to delivering them to customers on a single platform. I'll focus on change management and do change and understand how that process works. So let's imagine that there are changes to be done. So someone forgot to add some bolts. So we added 4 bolts to our product. We're going to save this to our CAD file. We should go through the process of synchronizing those changes back to all the users. And then we update the bill of material. So we're going to update it, and this will not remove that PCB added manually. So we will merge the changes to any other items added to the BOM. It's going to update PDFs and steps. All that will be updated. So we're going to use now a change order to release a new revision. So let's do that. So the process starts by starting a new change request and creating a change order. So the change order sends notifications to users. So this is the new change. I can see that I have the right difference there. I'm going to create a new change request. So let's do that. So creating a change request, and this will be the screws. So I can use that, and I'm going to create a new change request. We can set up different templates, and we're going to create a change order for the approval process. So notice that emails will be sent to all users participating on this workflow. So they will receive a notification. They also can click on a link that jumps directly to the change order. So they can, just from their emails, participate in the change process. You can have multiple users on participating on the workflow, and you can also collect their approval. So once you approve the change, the revision will be created. So this approval, these notifications can also be sent to, let's say, someone on supply chain, procurement, that he can see that there are changes coming in. And then he can use, for example, our compare BOM tool to understand what has changed. So you can go in, receive an email about the new revision being approved. You can go there and just investigate a bit better. What is the difference? So I have a clue there. But let's compare the two, and and, and it's very easily you can understand the differences. Of course, now it's easy to see. It's just we know what's the difference is, but just to reinforce that using collaboration, using having tools to compare changes can help supply chain, can help procurement, someone in production, someone dealing with purchases, dealing with other systems like ERP. So we have not talking a lot about ERP integrations, but we can also connect to other systems and sending data to it using normal APIs. So this data is sent directly to another system such as Odoo or NetSuite. We can also discuss it in more detail.